Hey everyone's JackelWolf back in Stoneblock 2 with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. If you've been following along, you know that we are working our way through all of the quests in Stoneblock 2. This episode, we're going to start with the Silk Road quest, collect string from silkworms. Now, I've accidentally unlocked about half of this quest already. That is getting the silkworm portion. I accidentally did this while I was prepping for this video. But we also need to get the string. So this quest isn't quite complete. So first off, what we need to do is get some silkworms in our inventory. So what we need to do is take that stone crook that we made a couple of episodes ago, and we just got to start breaking leaves with the stone crook, and eventually we will get a drop of some silkworm leaves, or some silkworms. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to vein line this one out, and there you go. We got ourselves 2 silkworms. Let's just break this wood right here. And we're going to have to just regrow this tree really quickly. If I'm lucky, it will twerk up right away. We'll just go flip to the back. And if this takes a very long, we'll just end up doing a cut and then come back in when it has grown up completely. Okay guys, so it has grown up. Now, next step is we're going to take the silkworm, we're going to start placing it in the leaves, and as you can see, as soon as we place it, it starts a little progress bar starts up. This is the infestation of the leaves. So once a block has turned 100%, it has actually turned into string, and it will start spreading out towards some of these other leaves until the entire tree is taken over. Now, keep in mind, if you are doing a tree farm and your leaves are touching, it will spread all throughout your farm. So you definitely want to make sure you've got spaces between trees if you are doing this in a bigger area and have a lot of multiple different types of trees with it. So while this is infesting, we'll either cut here and then cut back really quickly once it's complete. Okay guys, it looks like it is almost complete. There's a couple guys over here that are just up in the high 90s, and they should be done in just a second. So what we're going to do to get the string out of the leaves, we're going to take that stone crook again, and I'm just going to vein mine this up, and there we go. We got a whole bunch of string. Now, to complete this first quest, we're going to have to take this string and turn it into a string mesh. Now, to make a string mesh, it is simply 9 pieces of string in a crafting table, gets us that string mesh. And while I'm here, let's make ourselves a second one, simply because we're going to want to use it in the upcoming quests for this episode. So if we open up our quest book, we see that we have now completed the Silk Road, collect string from silkworms. So we're going to hit the random reward, and it looks like a 16 upgrade speeds ultimate. That actually could come in very handy. But the next step, or the next quest that we want to look at, is the classic sieve, make a sieve, and we've already half completed it by making that string mesh. I kind of jumped the step there. But to make the sieve, we just need 4 wood planks, 1 wood slab, and 2 sticks in a crafting table, and that gets us our sieve. Now, while we're at it, we might as well make the next one, which is going to be the heavy sieve. To build a heavy sieve, it is simply going to be 5 wood, I'm going to call them logs, and 2 sticks in a crafting table, and that gets us a heavy sieve. Now, these were very simple to make. Let's open up our little quest book. So, classic sieve, random reward, we end up getting 2 mechanical crafters. Those could come in very hefty, very handy. And then we got 8 black lotus, which I'm not actually too sure what we're going to use those for, but who knows, they could be very important. Now, because this was a little bit of a quick episode, what we're going to do is we're going to take this sieve, and I'm just going to do a quick demo on using the sieve. I've already done this in Sky Factory 3, and there's not a whole lot of difference between the two. So I've placed the 2 in the world. We're going to put 1 string mesh and 1 string mesh. Now, these are now functional. I can take the gravel. Now, the difference between the two is the regular sieve can use individual blocks, whereas the heavy oak sieve can only process compressed blocks. So if I take a regular piece of gravel, I cannot use that on that sieve. But if I hop up here, and you don't actually have to be on top, I just like doing that. And I didn't actually even get a drop from there, which is very disappointing. But that is how you use the regular sieve. To use the heavy sieve, what you're going to need first off is a compressed stone hammer. That is simply 9 stone hammers in a crafting table, gets you a compressed stone hammer. And then you're also going to need some compressed blocks. So what I've done is I've taken a bunch of cobblestone, put them in a crafting table, and that is going to get us 3 compressed cobblestone blocks. Now I'm going to place these in the world, and if I was to hit this with my regular stone hammer, you can see the progress is very slow. What I want to do is I want to use the compressed stone hammer. And one other thing to note is in Sky Factory 3, you were not able to vein mine compressed blocks, but in Stoneblock 2, you absolutely can. So that is perfect. Now we're going to run back over here. We're going to take this gravel and we're going to throw it into the crafting table again to make ourselves some compressed gravel blocks. And now we can take these compressed gravel blocks and run them through the heavy sieve, and we should get a bunch of drops here. So basically what we're doing is we're processing 9 blocks at a time rather than the single block we would have done through the regular sieve. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at JackelWolf. I also stream on Twitch. Lately I've been playing a lot of Stoneblock 2. So if you want, check out the description below. There is a link to my Twitch page. If you follow me, it will give you some notifications of when I am streaming. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.